Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I thought I'd take a look at a new release of an old movie. This is Ridley Scott's Legend. This is a fantasy film. Ridley had wanted to do something in that genre for a while, and he eventually was able to work with the writer and come up with a story and a script that he felt would be a good film. The casting was great. We had Mia Sara. Is that her? I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. Mia Sara in the female lead role. And fans may remember Mia from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. She was, Ferris's girlfriend. What am I thinking? Yeah, Ferris's girlfriend. And she did play a version of, well, not Harley Quinn, but Dr. Harleen Quinzel in the TV show Birds of Prey. That came out several years ago, and I remember her in that too. Other than that, I don't know that I've seen her very much in different roles. If anybody knows what else she's been in, make a comment below. I'm curious. Tom Cruise was a relatively young star at the time. He was still climbing in popularity, and this was something new for him. And I would say it still is. I don't think Tom Cruise has done a fantasy-like film before this one, and I don't think he's done one after. If I'm wrong, someone correct me, but I don't believe he has. And then, to me, the actor that stole the entire movie was actor Tim Curry, right there, under an incredible makeup job by special effects artist Rob Bottin, who did the effects for the monster in The Thing by John Carpenter. Poor Tim Curry had to spend 5.5 hours in the makeup chair to get all of this on him. So I couldn't sit for that long. I don't know how he did that. Anyway, it's an interesting fantasy film. I haven't seen it in years. It's been a long time. It came out in 1985. And saw it at the theater. I was a teenager and went with my dad and we watched it. It was unusual. It like I said, my striking memory of it was Tim Curry. I was truly taken back with his performance. It's a good film. I don't think it did very well on its initial release. In fact, I believe it was a box office bomb at the time. There were a lot of fantasy films coming out in the 80s, some good, some bad, some big budget, some cheap and nasty. So it was a genre that was not uncommon at the time, so it had a lot of competition. I think over the years, as it's grown in an audience on home video, days of VHS, DVD, Blu Ray, I think has become a lot more respected and enjoyed and considered a classic. Director Ridley Scott has done a lot of classic films, and I think now this has been regarded as a classic film of his. I like Ridley Scott's movies. There's not a whole lot that I don't like or appreciate in some manner. He does does a great job. Anyway, this just came out. It was released yesterday. I picked it up. It's done by Arrow Films. It's a special limited edition. So let's take a look at it. Here's the cover. Here's the spine. And here's the back. This describes all the contents, the story. This is a fantastic edition. It's got the U.S. theatrical cut on one disc and the director's cut on the second disc. Be aware, it is Region A. It only has English language on it. The only subtitles are English subtitles for the hard of hearing. So no other subtitles on there in any other languages. This box that it comes in is a really sturdy cardboard box. It's nice. They've done a good job. Take everything out. Here we have some, well, art cards. I would almost call these photographs. I mean, they have a very glossy feel to them. I mean, it feels like photographs. Anyway, here's Tim Curry in his costume. There's Tom and Mia. And here we have some of the other characters. There's Mia again. There's Tom. I really like that shield he has in the armor he wears. And that's a cool costume too. So anyway, that's that. You also get a poster. This is the same art that's on the this is the same art that's on the case, on the Blu Ray case. And if you turn it over, you get the original movie art. Sorry, I can't quite fit it into the picture frame there. We also have a very nice a booklet, and got pictures, articles about the film. Here are the contents. There's an interview with Ridley Scott in here, making of, notes about the restoration. Let's see here. It was restored by Arrow Films from the original 35mm camera negative. It conforms to the international cut of the film, but they could not include the international cut in this set due to territory-specific licensing restrictions. So if you're wanting the international cut of the film, it is not on here. The film itself was graded and restored in 2K. I've looked through both cuts, and the picture is absolutely beautiful. It's a really nice job. Here's the disc itself. There's the spine. There's the back. It's the same stuff that's on the back of the box, the cardboard box. Inside we have some lobby cards. You know, movie theaters don't do lobby cards anymore, do they? I don't think they do. I kind of miss those. It was nice to be able to go into a movie theater and see these lobby cards for other movies that were available to watch that we're showing, or that were coming soon. And it just seems to be something that doesn't exist anymore. So it's nice to see that. Nice to see that. I do remember lobby cards. Like I said, you've got the theatrical cut and the director's cut right here. The artwork, the inner sleeve is reversible, so you can have the original theatrical art as your cover, or you can keep the new art. Frankly, I think I'm going to keep the new art. I really like that cover right there. The music is probably one of the biggest difference in the two cuts. The American cut, the U.S. release, had the musical group Tangerine Dream score the movie, and gives the movie more of a dreamlike, mystical music video, really. Fit very much into the times of the 80s. The director's cut features the score by Jerry Goldsmith. It's an orchestral score. So both movies feel quite different, really. It's amazing to see what music does to a film and how it changes your perceptions and your feelings about the images that you're seeing. Anyway, I do like this set. It is a limited edition. I don't know how long it's going to be out for. I don't know if they're going to release a regular version or not. That's just the basic Blu Ray. So if you're a fan of Legend and these extras and bonus content seem really cool to you, definitely pick it up. It is available. Like I said, it's beautiful images. I wish I could go more into the restoration, but I'm not a videophile or a technophile. I have no way of getting into the nitty-gritty of picture qualities and video and audio qualities, things like that. But to my eyes, it's just a beautiful representation. I haven't seen it look this good in years. So if you enjoy fantasy films, if you enjoy movies from the 80s, and especially if you enjoy fantasy films from the 80s, you won't go wrong with owning this. So thank you for watching. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you soon. Bye.